In the top left, playing as Wulfar, we have Stargen up against Warble playing Mercia down in the bottom right in the yellow. Warble, of course, the mercy of the community right now. Doing a lot of really cool things with Mercia, really pushing her as far as you can go. But up against Wulfar, who is, you know, no slouch at all. Very strong commander, especially on smaller maps like this. Especially on maps with very close strongholds as well. And we're not seeing anything too out of the ordinary. Commanders going to the sides. They're going to go for these captures on the water village. And we see a riverboat come out. Yeah, it's pretty standard. Sometimes people will go for merfolk, but maybe not this early. Riverboat comes out again. And something you see fairly often is the riverboat will just grab this village. But you know, you can go for the forward ones as well. Both are reasonable options. Ooh, Warble. This is like, I guess, the biggest difference we've seen so far. Stargen going for the commander heal, Warble going for the capture. We see big heal again. Riverboat comes in. Sword comes in to damage this village. Ooh. That's a really smart play there by Stargen. Suddenly Mercia doesn't have a good place to heal. Although, she can knock this sword down and build groove. But that is going to leave her a little bit behind on tempo. I think this turn, yeah. I don't know if that's necessary to hit this village. I mean, obviously it probably wasn't just for groove. But you could always use the next turn to do other maneuvers. That is an option as well. Anyway, Wulfar being a huge life lead right now, going to take advantage of that and be very close to building groove. Actually has groove now, and Warble needs to be extremely careful here. They could get lethaled. Actually, pretty much this turn.
I'm here to help.
All right, healing aura comes in.
Healing aura.
Mercia is going to be like, "Yep, we're gonna knock this village down. We're gonna go for the capture." I think we're gonna go for the capture. No, actually, elects not to. And now Stargen, what are they gonna do? It's the swords. Like it's like a, I'd say like a soft surround on Mercia. So she can still escape, but there's only really like one very safe route for her to walk back on. And yeah, she's going to take that. Ooh, takes the sword out in the meantime. Nicely done. And now Wulfar is the one who's under a lot of pressure. Good retreat there. Warble showing some good moves. And we're seeing the swords slowly go for these back captures.
Here I come.
Ooh, and Wulfar, yep, just gonna go for the hit. Takes out these dogs. A nice pick. And so you're just gonna slowly get maneuvered into a good position to play defensively, and Harpy comes out. This is gonna be really nice. There's no anti-air on the side of Mercia right now. Ooh. Wulfar gets a pick on the dog, but takes quite a chunk of damage actually for it. Warble just saying, you know, if you want to stay there and do your thing, then we're going to punish you for it. I believe that's not double night crit, but there is like night crit, night hit up on the table now. Okay. Ooh, very riskily gonna go for this village. I say risky because putting a commander next to a river is always a dangerous choice. You can get dog suicided into, potentially. And Mercia can hit from above, so sword suicide comes in. And I believe this is guaranteed. And now it's Mercia hit plus whatever can come out on that. Ooh, no. That's rough. I think that's actually lethal. Witch comes in, Hex as well, and Mercia can deal 45. Wulfar is on a road,
This ends now.
and I believe that's going to be lethal.
I can't fall.
You can fall this time, I'm afraid. And in a complete, I guess I want to say like clean lethal there, Stargen goes down. Those tiles are very, very dangerous to stand next to, or stand on even. Road tiles next to rivers, you're just going to lose your commander to anything that kind of wants to go for a lethal. And had Wulfar been on a higher health value, still probably would have died because you... What's the best way of putting this? You can just suicide an additional unit in. So that could have been a dog suicide instead of a sword suicide if he'd been a little bit higher. If he'd been at max health, sword suicide, dog suicide, or the other way around. And then, yeah. You're back to square one, really. So, yeah, very nicely played there by Warble to identify that. It was a pretty back and forth game. It's a shame about the lethal ending it that soon, but these things happen. So, well played.